The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Tampa Bay.
Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
To Rashad Penny.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Penny.
Rashad Penny.
Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Back at the 32.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
14. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Out to the right. He gets it to Lockett.
Wilson's pass.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards to pick up there.
And the Seahawks first down.
Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. Kill.
They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Penny, the Seahawk ball carrier.
Levante David in on the tackle.
David. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, a give to Penny. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
Gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
A quick toss outright. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Well,
that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tight guy to stop.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. Now Carson fumbles the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. There's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Go. Go.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, no, look, we got Mike 50. Mike 50, huh? Hey, here we go. Watch the ball.
Fournette, a first down carry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it... Second and 4.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Brady. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
He was taken down by Bobby.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And that is is going to be incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
Well, we got a second here, Charles. Let's play believer, non-believer. I'll give you a couple teams off to surprising starts. You tell me if you believe that they will continue that way. And let's start with the Browns at 4-1.
Non-believer last year, believer to start this season, believer even after they got whacked in the opener by Baltimore. I think they'll contend for a playoff spot.
Okay, the Bears, same record, 4-1.
I still want to see more out of this team, but I like how their defense plays. Still need consistency on offense.
And then lastly, what about the Panthers at 3-2?
Oh, one of the great stories in the early going. Non-believer, because I think their division's too tough with Tampa Bay and New Orleans. But, boy, I like what they're doing so far at 3-2. Way better record than what people thought.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Wilson's
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A Seahawk first down as Wilson finds Lockett. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. On first down, Wilson. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
A good position to be in here, second and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, check Mike 45, check Mike 45. Stop your whining. 45, 45, 45, Mike 45. Here we go.
To throw again is Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
Wilson's pass.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Again, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Double count. Check 45, come on. Check 45, come on. Hey, check Mike 45, check Mike.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
And this a quick slant to Lockett.
Wilson's pass.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Seattle.
Rashad Penny as the first half is winding down, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7. Buccaneers nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Mike Evans, incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
I'm coming.
To throw again. Brady going deep this time for Miller. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
You call it? We call it, baby.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Working from the gun, it's Brady. They'll find Miller, that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Brady's throw there complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Scotty Miller, 53 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. As a former DB, you might not like to see them, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
1st and goal.
A big play that time for the Seahawks. 41 yards on the ground.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Rashad Penny. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll come out in the pistol. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Flush to his under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. William Golston in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Yards on the pickup.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw is Brady. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Brady. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Bar on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Pull it together. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Alert! Check 3.
Again, it's Fournette. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
It's 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. The man has got one. It's complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Now a first down carry by Jones. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
15-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
Here we go. Let's get it.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. He's back to throw. Hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 23 yards, the final tally. And Wilson over the middle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Keep it up. Keep it up. 4 down. 1 foot. That's got to be a long.
Now Wilson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted. I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. 2nd and 11.
You ain't no 66.
Back to throw, Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick, but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.